I was but a boy of 9 when the crown was placed upon my head in 1547, yet I was King of England, Ireland, and France, defender of the Protestant faith, and the hope of a reformed nation. My father, the mighty Henry VIII, left me a kingdom burdened by religious discord, yet brimming with potential. I was frail in body but firm in spirit, determined to fulfill the destiny entrusted to me. The early days of my reign were guided by my uncle, Edward Seymour, the Duke of Somerset, who served as Lord Protector. Somerset's vision for England aligned with mine. Together, we sought to break the chains of superstition and bring the true light of Protestantism to our people. The Book of Common Prayer, introduced in 1549, became the cornerstone of worship, replacing Latin with the tongue of our people. Yet, these reforms were not without opposition. The prayer book rebellion in the West and the unrest in Norfolk reminded me of the heavy burden of kingship, even at my tender age. My uncle's ambitions, however, proved his undoing. In 1550, John Dudley, the Earl of Warwick, supplanted him and became the de facto ruler of England. Warwick, later the Duke of Northumberland, wielded power with a shrewd and calculating hand. Under his guidance, the realm stabilized, yet I often felt a prisoner of my council, my will constrained by their machinations. As I grew older, my education became my refuge. I immersed myself in scripture, philosophy, and the affairs of state, eager to be a king of intellect and conviction. I dreamed of a united Protestant realm, envisioning alliances with reformers across Europe. I strengthened ties with the young King of Scotland and corresponded with the great Protestant leaders of the continent. My health, though ever precarious, could not dampen my fervor for reform. The year 1552 marked the zenith of my reign. A second edition of the Book of Common Prayer refined our worship, and the 42 Articles of Religion laid the foundation for the faith of my people. Yet, even as I worked tirelessly for the glory of God and the betterment of my realm, my body betrayed me. A relentless cough plagued me, and whispers of consumption spread through the court. By the spring of 1553, I knew my days were numbered. The prospect of my Catholic half-sister Mary ascending the throne filled me with dread. How could I allow all we had achieved to be undone? I resolved to alter the succession, naming my cousin Lady Jane Grey as my heir. She was a true Protestant and would continue the work I had begun. It was a decision born of faith and desperation. On July 6, 1553, at the age of 15, I drew my last breath. I left this world as I had lived in it, devoted to God, steadfast in my beliefs, and determined to shape the destiny of my kingdom. Though my reign was brief, I believe I laid the foundation for a future where faith and knowledge would prevail over ignorance and tyranny. I am Edward VI, the boy King of England, and this was my story.